Let me tell you something. Listen to me very carefully. If you have knee pain, if you have difficulty bending your back, if you wake up in the morning feeling like your whole body is stiff, if your fingers feel locked, or if you feel a sharp prickling sensation in your knees while climbing stairs, like someone is poking you with a needle from inside, then I am going to explain this to you. This is not just the effect of aging. This is your body's silent scream. And if you have convinced yourself it's okay, it's old age, these things happen, let me tell you the truth. This very thinking can slowly take you to a state where you won't even be able to walk by yourself. It will sound bitter, but this is the reality. Today, millions of people around the world are losing their bone strength because of this one misunderstanding. They think joint pain is just a normal pain, but I am telling you, this is a signal. Your body is telling you that something inside is slowly disappearing. Calcium, collagen, synovial fluid, these three things keep your joints alive. And when these three start decreasing, you feel the same thing every morning: pain, stiffness, and cracking. But I'm going to tell you something that perhaps no one has ever told you so clearly. You do not need expensive medicines. You do not need fancy supplements. In your own kitchen, there are things that can give your bones the same strength they had 20 years ago. Today, I will explain everything in detail: what to eat, how much to eat, how to eat, and why to eat. But there is one small condition. You must watch till the end, because the most important thing is at the end, and that single thing can make such a big difference that you will be amazed. Let's start with the first thing. The first thing is something so common that people see it every day but still ignore it. I am talking about sesame seeds. Yes, sesame seeds. They look very small and simple. But let me tell you, the power hidden inside them is no less than any calcium tablet. Just 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds contains approximately 88 milligrams of calcium. Just think about it. You take a tablet every day. You don't even know what is mixed inside it. But here, 1 spoon of sesame seeds gives the same strength to your bones without any side effects. There are 2 types of sesame seeds, white and black. Both are beneficial. But let me tell you, black sesame seeds have slightly more calcium. You can take either one. But the real difference comes from how you eat them. Listen carefully. If you eat sesame seeds the wrong way, you won't even get half the benefit. Never eat them raw. Always roast them lightly. When you roast them, you will hear a light crackling sound. When that sound starts, understand that the seeds are ready. This sound is a sign that the natural oil inside them has become active. When this oil is active, the body can absorb them very well. Eating raw sesame seeds causes throat irritation or coughing in many people. So, I'm telling you, roasting them is always safer and more beneficial. When and how much to eat? Take only 1 tablespoon of roasted sesame seeds daily. You can chew them as they are or mix them with jaggery. The combination of sesame and jaggery is so old. Our grandparents' generations used to eat sesame and jaggery ladoos in winter to keep their bones strong. And let me tell you, even at the age of 80, their knees worked perfectly. They never took any supplements. They never ate any tablets. These small habits were just a part of their life. Just think. Today we have advanced so much, but our bones are getting weaker than before. Why? Because we have left behind the basic things that were actually the most important. Now let me tell you about the next thing. And trust me, you will be surprised to hear this. This is a food that people only eat during fasting, or as a light snack. But no one realizes that this single thing can do the work of a whole pharmacy for your joints. I am talking about Makhana fox nuts. Listen carefully. This is the same light, white-looking food that people just make salty snacks with or put in their mouth to pass time. But let me tell you, if you knew the real power of this, you would never take it lightly. Inside this small makhana, there is calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and selenium. Now let me explain why magnesium is so important. Magnesium is the mineral that transports calcium to your bones. Meaning, if you are taking calcium but not taking magnesium, then that calcium will never reach your bones, and makhana contains both together. That is why makhana is so powerful for your bones and joints. How to eat it? 10 to 12 makhana daily are enough. You can roast them lightly in ghee and eat them, or you can boil them in milk. People who boil makhana in milk get a special benefit because the stiffness in the joint starts decreasing slowly. And now let me tell you a very special thing. If you lightly roast both sesame seeds and makhana, let them cool and grind them in a mixer to make a powder. This powder can prove to be more effective than any expensive bone supplement. Just 1 tablespoon of this powder mixed in warm milk daily. That is enough. Adults can take it, children can have it, and the best part, 0 side effects. Now let me explain an even more important thing. So far we have talked about calcium and minerals. But there is another thing that is extremely important to keep your joints alive, and that is omega-3 fatty acids. Listen carefully. Inside your joints, there is a fluid called synovial fluid. This fluid keeps your joints lubricated and helps them move smoothly. When this fluid starts decreasing, the bones start rubbing against each other, and that cracking sound you hear while climbing stairs, that is actually the sound of bones rubbing. Omega-3 helps this fluid regenerate and also reduces inflammation in the joints. Now the question is, where will you get it? Let me tell you, 2 things are present in your kitchen itself. First, pumpkin seeds. Many people cut a pumpkin and throw away the seeds. But I am explaining to you, the thing you are throwing in the trash can, save your knees. Pumpkin seeds contain both omega-3 and omega-6. They also have a good amount of magnesium. Just 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds daily is enough. You can roast them lightly and eat them. Add them to salads or have them as a snack. Second, flax seeds. And here, I want you to listen very carefully, because if you miss this point, you will never get the full benefit. Flax seeds contain omega-3, but also a good amount of iron. People who feel weak, tired, or dizzy often have an iron deficiency. And iron deficiency affects your bones too. Flax seeds handle both problems together. But here's a very important point. Never eat flax seeds raw. And never take more than 2 tablespoons. Eating raw flax seeds can cause throat burning, irritation, and stomach problems. Always roast them on low flame. When they start crackling lightly, turn off the gas. Here is a pro recipe. Take equal quantities of sesame seeds and flax seeds, roast them lightly, let them cool, store in a container. Every morning, eat 1 spoon of this mixture. You can eat it with jaggery, or if you have trouble chewing, grind it into powder and take it with milk. So far, we have talked about things that directly work on your bones and joints, but 2 more things are left. First, roasted chickpeas. In the evening, when you feel slightly hungry and your hand reaches for a biscuit or namkeen, let me explain. At that time, eat a handful of roasted chickpeas. Chickpeas are a very good source of protein. And let me tell you, calcium alone is not enough. Protein is equally important for bones. Without protein, the structure of the bones becomes weak. You can also take a little jaggery with it, but if you have sugar or diabetes, stay away from jaggery. Now let me tell you the last thing that I promised at the start, and trust me, this single thing can make such a big difference that you will be amazed. This thing affects your sleep and your brain, along with your joints, and that is poppy seeds. Now you might be thinking, what is the connection between poppy seeds and joints? Let me explain. When your sleep is not complete, when it keeps breaking repeatedly, your body never gets a chance to repair. Your bones, your joints, your muscles, everything repairs only during night sleep. If sleep is not good, the body keeps breaking but cannot rebuild. Poppy seeds contain natural compounds that calm the brain and help induce deep sleep. Here is the night ritual. 30 minutes before sleeping, take a glass of warm milk. Add half a spoon of poppy seed powder to it. Drink it. That is all. But you will feel the effect yourself when you wake up in the morning. The stiffness that used to trouble you every morning will slowly start decreasing, because now your body is getting the rest that it needed. And yes, one last small habit. Every night, soak 2 to 3 almonds in water and keep them. In the morning, remove the skin and eat them. Soaked almonds are far more beneficial than raw almonds because soaking makes the nutrients easier for the body to digest. They keep your brain sharp and also make your bones strong. Now just think about it. Sesame seeds, makhana, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, roasted chickpeas, poppy seeds, soaked almonds. All of these things are present in your own kitchen. They are cheap, they are easy, but their effect is no less than any expensive medicine. There is just one condition. You have to take them regularly. 1 day taken, 2 days skipped, no benefit will come. Give your body some time. These things work slowly, but when they show their effect, they show such a deep effect that you will think to yourself, I wish I knew this before. Take care of yourself.